Washington.
I'm Ed Donahue, AP News.
American Family Insurance and Healthy Dent County present the 2024 Casino Night Fundraiser with a disco theme on Saturday, November 2nd from 6:30 until 9 in the evening, with the doors opening at 5:30. Tickets are available for $50 per person for $10,000 in gaming money, or $85 per couple for $20,000 in gaming money that will be used at the end of the night for prizes. You can play blackjack, craps, roulette, and Texas Hold'em. Disco attire is encouraged, and if worn upon arrival, you'll get an additional $1,000 of gaming money. Tickets are available now at the Salem Community Center at the Armory. Get your tickets now and get an additional $5,000 worth of gaming money for getting your tickets early. The Casino Night Fundraiser will be Saturday, November 2nd, with the doors opening at 5:30 at the Salem Community Center at the Armory, sponsored by American Family Insurance and Healthy Dent County.
Hey, it's Fitz from CT40 inviting you to join me to get ready for Halloween on CT40's Halloween of Hits. We're going to see if Blake Shelton and Post Malone will remain at number one with Pour Me a Drink. We'll see you this weekend right here.
The two scariest words right now are filling and up. Filling up on gas, terrifying. Filling up on groceries, a nightmare. But with a McDonald's $5 meal deal, filling up on flavor is easy. I can choose between a McDouble or McChicken, plus a 4-piece Chicken McNugget, small fries, and a soft drink. All of this for just $5. I'm filling up with a McDouble and Coke. Have no fear. The McDonald's $5 meal deal is here. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Coca-Cola is a registered trademark of the Coca-Cola Company.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at your latest KSMO weather forecast. Today will continue to be mostly sunny with a high near 74, with southerly winds around 10 miles per hour. Those winds may gust as high as 18 miles per hour. We do have a chance of showers between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. tonight, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 4 a.m. Chance of precipitation is 30%. We'll have increasing clouds with a low around 58, and southeasterly winds will be around 10 miles per hour with gusts as high as 24 miles per hour. We do have a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms before 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, then a slight chance of showers between 10 and 1. Chance of precipitation is 20%. We'll have mostly sunny skies with a high near 77, and southwesterly winds will be 7 to 9 miles per hour, becoming northerly during tomorrow afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 18 miles per hour. Tomorrow night should be partly cloudy with a low around 43. We'll have north winds 6 to 8 miles per hour with gusts as high as 18 miles per hour. We expect sunny skies on Saturday with a high near 65 with northeasterly winds around 7 miles per hour. Then Saturday night, skies will be partly cloudy with a low around 37. Sunday should be sunny with a high temperature near 68 degrees. Then we'll be mostly clear Sunday night with a low around 44. Monday will be mostly sunny with a high near 75, then partly cloudy skies are forecasted for Monday night with a low around 58 degrees. Tuesday will be sunny again with a high temperature near 80 degrees, then mostly clear skies are expected Tuesday night with a low around 60 degrees. And Wednesday will be mostly sunny with a high temperature near 78 degrees. And that is your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it is now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
The first truly hard frost in the fall that turns tomato plants in the garden black always comes too soon. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. As I speak today, my dining room table and kitchen counters are piled with a variety of tomatoes, peppers, rosemary, and parsley. I've already canned, frozen, dried, and pickled everything we need and more. But letting any of those vegetables and herbs go to waste is not in my DNA. Like many of you, I was raised by people who were raised by people who lived through the Great Depression. Perhaps my grandparents' experiences helped shape my thoughts on food waste. The older I get, the less excited I am about the arrival of winter. But I cannot imagine living anywhere the 4 seasons are not the norm. As stewards of farms and ranches, we know the benefits of each season for growing crops and raising livestock. Those 4 distinct seasons help us learn to live in the moment. One of my favorite passages in the Bible is this. For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven. A time to be born, and a time to die, a time to plant, and a time to pluck up what is planted. Seasons of the year are often compared with seasons of our lives. It is our hope to live to a ripe old age, having lived and experienced fully every one of those seasons. When someone we love dies in the prime season of life, it feels tragic and unfair. As friends celebrate a life well lived and grieve the transition to death, I pray they eventually find comfort in embracing the understanding that death is not an end, but a natural part of life's journey. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
October is Soybean Cyst Nematode Action Month, and Troy Bauer with BASF encourages growers to proactively sample fields for the destructive pest.
We are partnering with the SCN Coalition to raise awareness around this devastating pest in order for growers to raise their yield potential in their fields. And the first thing they can do is they can go out and dig roots in their soybean field and look for SCN females in season. But probably the best measure in terms of management strategies for the following year is to go out and collect soil samples. There's a number of labs that will analyze for SCN levels in your soil. The best time to do that is in the fall. So as growers consider action plans for the upcoming year, I would encourage them to reach out to their trusted agronomic advisor or BASF advisor to collect more information.
Visit scnactionmonth.com to learn more.
Unleash Halloween thrills and toxic waste Halloween banks. Filled to the brim with sour candy and specialty stickers, these limited edition banks bring ghoulish fun to the spooktacular season. Get yours today on ToxicWasteCandy.com or in stores like Hy-Vee.
M-I-C.
Being chased to the backside hit sack.
S.
Who else but LB3?
T.
To the house from 77.
P.
We put our fist up. We said we're not giving in. We got an elite edge, and we're not going to be denied.
Join us Saturday. It's the Tigers and the Tide in Tuscaloosa. Our coverage begins at 12:30 on your home for Mizzou football. The Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Another slow start for direct cash cattle business, and cash hogs are weak at midday. Hello, I'm Megan Grabner with the Roundfield Livestock Market Report. Direct cash cattle trade activity has been pretty quiet this week. Bids have surfaced today at $188 to $189 live in the south and $186 to $188 live in the north. Asking prices are at $190 plus live in the south, but still haven't been established in the north. Some business could develop yet today, but significant trade volume may hold out until Friday, especially with those cattle on feed numbers out tomorrow afternoon. Box beef is lower at midday with light demand from moderate offerings. Choice down $1.05 at $320.36. Select is 68 cents lower at $295.09. At the Hub City Livestock Auction in South Dakota, the best test on yearling steers, 850 to 900 pounds, were $2 higher. The best test on yearling heifers, 800 to 849 pounds, and 900 to 949 pounds were $3 to $5 higher, with instances of up to $8 higher on heifers, 800 to 849 pounds. Steer and heifer cows were not well compared. The USDA says demand was good to very good for loads and packages of yearlings. Most of the yearlings were off grass, with flesh mostly moderate to moderate plus. Quality on cows varied, but there were more attractive calves offered this week. Feeder supply included 47% steers. Medium and large one feeder steers, 601 to 647 pounds, brought $283.50 to $300. Feeder heifers, medium and large ones, 703 to 746 pounds, brought $249 to $259.50. Cash hogs are weak at midday with just a handful of negotiated purchases. Processors have been more aggressive in their procurement efforts throughout the week and may have most of their needed numbers on hand. While overall demand for U.S. pork on the global market has been strong, export sales this week showed a significant decline. The industry continues to monitor the inconsistencies in domestic demand and its impact on prices. Supplies of market-ready hogs remain ample. Barrows and Gilts at the National Daily Director down 16 cents with a weighted average of 75.35. Prices at the regional direct markets were not reported due to confidentiality. Butcher hog prices at the Midwest cash markets are steady at midday at $60. In Illinois, slaughter-sow prices were steady with moderate demand for heavy offerings at $56 to $68. Barrows and Gilts were steady with moderate demand for moderate offerings at $45 to $55. And pork values were lower at midday, down 82 cents at 97.40. Bellies are sharply lower. I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
Hi, it's Andrew Hoiberg from Calcium Products. Rapidly correct and maintain your soil pH with 98G pelletized limestone to protect your fertilizer investment. Applying 98G at 200 pounds per acre provides a 9.4 bushel increase on corn and a 3.1 bushel increase on soybeans. Ask your agronomist about applying 98G pelletized limestone this fall and learn more at calciumproducts.com.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. Outpacing the competition with innovations fueled by Bayer's R&D, keeping you equipped with an expanded portfolio, elite genetics, and additional local test plots. Channel leads the field, so you can rise above. See how you can save at channel.com/finance24. Read and follow pesticide label directions, grain marketing, and other stewardship practices.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report. It is now time for a look at updated funeral announcements being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they are available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today. Be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Jeremy Daniel Reeves, age 55, of Boss, passed away Friday, October 18th. Memorial services for Jeremy Reeves will be Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel, with a meal to follow. Visitation for family and friends of Jeremy Reeves will also be on Saturday from 2 o'clock until service time at 3. And all arrangements for Jeremy Daniel Reeves of Boss are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Karen Marie Cooksey, age 68, of Sullivan, passed away Sunday, October 20th. Funeral services for Karen Cooksey will be Sunday, October 27th at 1 in the afternoon at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Karen Marie Cooksey will be Saturday evening from 6 until 8 at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Burial will be in the Cooksey Cemetery. And all arrangements for Karen Marie Cooksey of Sullivan are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements, and it was brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that cost you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free!
It is now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University's Salem campus. SBU Salem campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem campus today at 501 South Grand Street or call 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. A fatal accident occurred Tuesday evening around 10:04 in Phelps County on County Road 7340, about 4 miles southwest of Rolla. According to the Highway Patrol report, a 2013 Harley-Davidson motorcycle driven by 49-year-old Stephen McCash of Rolla was traveling eastbound and struck a deer in the roadway. McCash was ejected and was pronounced deceased by Phelps County deputies. McCash was transported to the Raleigh cremation by Phelps County Coroner Ernie Coverdale. The Harley was totaled and removed from the scene by Ron Dishman's Towing. The Denton County Commissioners met for their regular meeting this morning in the courthouse. In the road report, District 1 Commissioner Wes Mowbray stated brush will be cut on Denton County roads 4245, 5140, 5190, 6320, 6350, and 6480. He said it is still too dry to grade. District 2 Commissioner Gary Polk was not in attendance, so Mowbray gave the report for District 2 as well. He said a crew would be replacing the coolant tank on County Truck number 124, while another crew would be patching chip and seal County Roads 2240 and 2300. He also said a crew member would be relocating field dirt. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson reported he attended a Tourism Tax Committee meeting this week. Larson said the committee received 2 applications for funding, of which one was denied, and another proposal was partially funded. He said one request that was tabled from a previous meeting due to a lack of information was tabled again, as the committee still did not have enough information presented to them. Larson said he would be attending the MRPC Annual Awards Banquet tonight at Osage View in Lynn. Denton County Clerk Angie Curley said no excuse absentee voting is going on now, and the last day to absentee vote will be Monday, November 4th from 8 in the morning until 5 in the afternoon at the courthouse. Curley indicated her office will be open from 8 in the morning until 12 noon on Saturday, November 2nd for absentee voting. Curley said since Tuesday, there have been an average of about 150 people per day for absentee voting and have had almost 700 people vote absentee. She said the county is on pace to set a new record for absentee voting. If you need to make changes to your voter registration, such as a name or address change, please do that as soon as possible so that it will be completed before you go to vote. The next meeting of the Denton County Commission will be Monday morning at 9 o'clock in the courthouse, and the meeting will be open to the public. With ongoing and worsening drought conditions throughout the state, the Missouri Department of Conservation reminds people that outdoor burning could cause a wildfire. According to the Conservation Department, a main cause of wildfires is improper burning of debris such as leaves or brush piles. They also want to remind people that a person who starts a fire for any reason is responsible for any damage it may cause. The Conservation Department is urging landowners, hunters, campers, and others in the outdoors to help prevent wildfires by not burning during times of high temperatures, low relative humidity, and increased winds. These conditions make fire more difficult and hazardous to control. Check with local fire departments regarding burn bans or reference the National Weather Service regarding red flag warnings that may be in place. The Department of Conservation also warns of driving or parking a vehicle or ATV in high grass. Wildfires can start when dry fuel such as grass comes in contact with catalytic converters. Think twice before driving into and across a grassy field. Never park over tall, dry grass or piles of leaves that can touch the underside of a vehicle. When driving vehicles off-road, regularly inspect the undercarriage to ensure that fuel and brake lines are intact and no oil leaks are apparent. Always carry an approved fire extinguisher on vehicles that are used off-road. Check for the presence of spark arresters on ATV exhaust. If you are a camper and plan on building a fire, the Department of Conservation recommends clearing a generous area around fire rings. Store unused firewood a good distance from a campfire. Never use gasoline, kerosene, or other flammable liquid to start a fire. Keep campfires small and controllable. Keep fire extinguishing materials such as a rake, shovel, and a bucket of water close. Extinguish campfires each night and before leaving camp, even if it's just for a few moments. Also, the Missouri Department of Conservation says to call 911 at the first sign of a fire getting out of control. For more information on preventing wildfires, go online to mdc.mo.gov. MoDOT will hold a public meeting to discuss the rehabilitation of 4 bridges in Phelps County. The meeting is scheduled for today from 4:30 to 6 at the Raleigh City Hall located at 901 East Elm Street. Residents can drop in at any time during these hours as there will be no formal presentation. The bridge is set for rehabilitation in 2025 are on Route D, Route E, Route J, and County Road 8490. 3 of these bridges will be closed during construction. Project team members will be available to answer questions, provide information, and receive input from the public. For those unable to attend, MoDOT offers alternative ways to participate. Comments can be submitted until November 7th, either online, by email, or by mail. The project website, which contains all meeting exhibit information, can be found at modot.org by searching for Phelps County Bridge Bundle. To submit feedback online, use the form at the bottom of the project webpage. Emailed comments should be sent to cdcr@modot.mo.gov with the subject line Phelps County Bridge Bundle. Mailed comments can be sent to Missouri Department of Transportation, 1511 Missouri Boulevard, Jefferson City, Missouri 65109, referencing the Phelps County Bridge Bundle. MoDOT encourages all interested residents to participate in this process to help guide the design and construction of these important infrastructure projects. A native warm season grass seed production workshop will be held tomorrow, Friday, October 25th, at the Wardock Research Center in Cook Station at 164 Bales Road from 9 tomorrow morning until 3 in the afternoon. This workshop is a great way to diversify your farm operation, as attendees will learn about native grass seed production with field demonstrations on harvesting and seed cleaning. Extension specialists will be discussing regulations and testing, harvest methods, and financial tracking. The cost is $35 per person. If you need more information or to register, contact Rachel Hopkins at 573-438-2671, or you can go online at extension.missouri.edu/events. Need trees and shrubs for your landscape? Go native with tree and shrub seedlings from the Missouri Department of Conservation. Native trees and shrubs can help improve wildlife habitat and soil and water conservation while also improving the appearance and value of private property. MDC's George O. White State Forest Nursery offers a variety of low-cost native tree and shrub seedlings for sale for reforestation, windbreaks, erosion control, wildlife food and cover, and other purposes. The nursery provides mainly one-year-old bare root seedlings with sizes varying by species. Seedlings varieties include pine, bald cypress, cottonwood, black walnut, hickory, oak, pecan, persimmon, river birch, maple, willow, sycamore, blackberry, buttonbush, hazelnut, redbud, ninebark, elderberry, sumac, wild plum, witch hazel, and others. MDC recommends ordering early for the best selection. Forest Nursery Supervisor Mike Fione said the nursery grows millions of seedlings each year, but some species are very popular and sell out quickly. Plus, some seedlings occasionally succumb to harsh weather or hungry wildlife, despite the nursery staff's best efforts. Fione added that even if a species is listed as sold out, customers can still place an order for those seedlings because other orders may get canceled, freeing up inventory. Customers won't be charged for seedlings unless they are available to be shipped. Seedlings are available in bundles of 10 or increments of 25 per species. Prices range from 40 cents to $1.17 per seedling. Sales tax will be added to orders unless tax exempt. There is a shipping fee and a $9 handling charge for each order. Receive a 15% discount up to $20 off seedling orders with a conservation ID number. Orders will be shipped or can be picked up at the nursery located near Licking from February through May. Orders can be placed beginning September 3rd, and they can be placed through April 15th of 2025. Place orders online at mdc.mo.gov/trees-plants/tree-seedlings. Learn more from MDC's 2024-2025 seedling order form. You can find it in that September issue of the Missouri Conservation you receive, or at MDC regional offices and nature centers, or you can contact the State Forest Nursery at 573-674-3229 or State Forest Nursery at mdc.mo.gov. Well, that has been a look at local news. News brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU Salem Campus, contact Michigan Counselor Chris Welch at 573-729-7071.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071.
Every hour clocked, every sale made, every early morning and late night, you put in the time and effort to provide for your family.
Mommy, I don't feel good.
But when your kid gets sick, you're there for them. Right now, 1 in 3 working parents in Missouri don't get a single paid sick day. For families across the state, missing work because of a fever or cold means taking a hit on the next paycheck. But we can make real change this year. Proposition A would give every worker the chance to earn up to 7 paid sick days a year. That means all Missouri workers can afford to stay home with their loved one and focus on helping them get better. Big corporate CEOs don't have to worry about losing money to take care of their family, so why should you? Missouri workers have earned this. Vote yes on Proposition A and support paid sick days. Because every Missouri worker deserves to be there when their family needs them. Paid for by Missourians for Healthy Families and Fair Wages.
Have you checked out the Country Mart website at www.tcmarkets.com? If not, you really need to. You'll find their weekly specials, coupons, inside the store information, and also tasty recipes from TC Markets on there as well. Plus, don't forget to like Country Mart's Facebook page. Like or comment on it for a chance to win something from the deli, and the winner will be announced on Wednesday each week. Just another reason to shop at Country Mart in Salem.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the American Legion Post number 99, Looking Glass Salon, Salem Senior Center, and McCoy Vision Clinic, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained, Town Screen in Salem.
Stream the best of British TV on BritBox. Watch captivating dramas and gripping mysteries, whether it's entire series of massive hits like Sherlock and Vera, new seasons of originals like The Responder, starring international Emmy winner Martin Freeman, or an extraordinary selection of beloved treasures featuring Idris Elba, Jodie Comer, Matthew McFadden, Benedict Cumberbatch, and more. Only on BritBox. Watch with a free trial at BritBox.com.
Our community. It's where we live. It's where we work. And as your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we know our community isn't just important, it's everything. Which is why we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need every day. Because for us, there's nothing more important than giving you the power to power on.
We are Missouri's electric cooperatives. Learn more at membersfirst.coop today.
M-I-C. Being chased to the backside hit and sack. S. Who else but LB3? T. To the house from 77.
P. We put our fist up. We said we're not giving in. We got an elite edge, and we're not going to be denied.
Join us Saturday. It's the Tigers and the Tide in Tuscaloosa. Our coverage begins at 12:30 on your home for Mizzou football. The Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
It is now time to take a look at local and regional sports, being brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO, your Ozark sports leader. The Salem Lady Volleyball Tigers will play the St. Clair Lady Bulldogs tonight at 5 o'clock at the Sullivan High School Gymnasium. That game will not be aired on KSMO Radio or Misha TV due to a prior commitment. The Blues are back on the ice tonight against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Tune into this game live on KSMO 1340 AM and 95.7 FM with the pregame starting at 5:30. That's been a look at local and regional sports brought to you as courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
I'm Bill Pollock. I was reading ESPN earlier, and their insiders are telling them that Brady Cook very limited in practice this week for Mizzou, and those insiders are hopeful that he can ramp up later in the week, but there is not a lot of optimism of him playing at Alabama. We know for sure running back Nate Noel will miss the game. He's dealing with a foot injury. He'll be reevaluated following the bye week. But if Cook can't play, it will be Drew Pine. He was 10 for 21 against Auburn. He's 8-3 as a starter in his time at Notre Dame and Arizona State. But if you watched the game against Auburn, there was a big drop-off in arm strength between Cook and Pine. And this will not bode well for Mizzou. The last time the Chiefs lost was on Christmas Day at Arrowhead against the Raiders. Since then, they've won 12 straight. Patrick Mahomes going up against Vegas's Max Crosby. I shared his numbers yesterday. He leads the NFL with 10 tackles for loss, and he's up near the top with 6.5 sacks.
Yeah, I mean, you have to know where he's at on every single snap because he plays extremely hard every single snap, and he's extremely talented. And to have a guy to be that talented and to have that high of a motor, that's special. It takes a lot.
What about that verbal sparring between the two?
Yeah, it's a high level of respect. I mean, I respect guys that are going to leave it out there every single snap and do whatever they can to let their team have a chance to win. And that's the type of guys I want in this building. And that's what you see with guys on our team is that guys are going to lay it on the line every single snap to win the football game. And that's what it takes to be great in this league.
For the St. Louis Blues, it's like one step forward or one skate forward, one skate back. They just activated forward Oscar Sundqvist off the IR. He tore his ACL last March, but they had to put forward Robert Thomas on the IR. He'll miss at least 6 weeks because of a broken right ankle, which happened Tuesday in the Winnipeg game. The Blues are in Toronto tonight. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
This November 5th, be sure to finish your ballot and vote for your judges. Missouri's judicial system gives voters the final say in retaining their judges. So know your judges before you vote. Visit yourmissouriJudges.org and learn about the nonpartisan judges up for retention this year. That's yourmissouriJudges.org. It's up to you to help make sure we have skilled, fair, and impartial judges. Know your judges and finish the ballot proudly. Visit yourmissouriJudges.org.
Paid for by the Missouri Bar, Misha Epps, Executive Director.
If you recently lost health coverage due to a life change, healthcare.gov is here for you. Like it was there for Marcus when he lost his job, and Keisha when she turned 26 and lost her parents' insurance, and Elena when she went off Medicaid. There are many other ways to qualify. Visit healthcare.gov today to see if you're eligible to enroll. Limited time to enroll. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Have you heard you can listen to your favorite news podcasts ad-free? Good news! With Amazon Music, you have access to the largest catalog of ad-free top podcasts included with your Prime membership. Enjoy shows like The Daily, Up First, and Consider This, available ad-free on Amazon Music. To start listening, download the Amazon Music app for free or go to amazon.com/ad-free. That's amazon.com/ad-free to catch up on the latest episodes without the ads.
Boss Performance Diesel keeps engines clean, improves performance, and helps machines run more efficiently. Because when machines are more efficient, they get more work done. And when more work gets done, you make more money. And when you make more money, you buy something totally ridiculous. Like a solid gold hot tub filled with sparkling Italian water. So many bubbles. Fuel up with Boss Diesel from MFA Oil at a location near you or have it delivered to your farm or business. Learn more at bossperformancediesel.com.
This Halloween, dive into Little Brown's Thrilling Reads. Dearest by Jackie Walters is a fast-paced and frightening story about the long shadows cast by family secrets. And Ian Rankin's Midnight in Blue is a story of a cop putting criminals behind bars, and now convicted of a homicide, he has joined them. Grab your Little Brown copies today.
Stay right here on KSMO Radio. We've got Missouri Net News coming up shortly. And then after the top of the 1 o'clock hour, I'll be back to bring you our latest KSMO weather forecast.
The Cardinals magazine, the care and quality of its presentation, the thick paper, the glossy photographs, and photographs from Stan Musial to Lou Brock to Jim Edmonds to the present-day players, the Cardinal tradition, the history. It will put you right there in Busch Stadium behind home plate like no other magazine. And it's easy to start a subscription. Just call 314-345-9000 or visit cardinals.com/magazine.
Have you seen Townscreen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the Salem Community Center at the Armory, Aranda's Mexican Restaurant, and Taxmasters, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Townscreen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained. Townscreen in Salem.
With news on Missouri Net, I'm Marshall Griffin. A motorcyclist is dead after crashing into a deer in central Missouri's Phelps County. The Missouri State Highway Patrol says 49-year-old Steve McCash of Rolla was driving his Harley-Davidson motorcycle on a county road when he struck a deer. The crash happened just past 10 p.m. Tuesday night. Lucas Kunce of Independence won the Democratic nomination for U.S. Senate and is hoping to unseat Republican incumbent Josh Hawley on November 5th. Kunce touts his 13-year career in the U.S. Marine Corps as qualifying him to represent Missouri in the U.S. Senate.
I deployed to Iraq, where I led a police training team, and then I deployed to Afghanistan twice. I worked at the Pentagon. I did arms control negotiations and procurement and stuff.
The Better Party's Jared Young, Libertarian W.C. Young, and Green Party nominee Nathan Klein are also running for the U.S. Senate. And a federal lawsuit has been filed in St. Louis against a former Florissant police officer for stealing nude photos of women during traffic stops. The Florissant Police Department, where he worked, is also being sued. This is Missouri Net.
Every hour clocked, every sale made, every early morning and late night.